Morning. Well, it's time for our final live guest of the morning. Collective Rise Ventures is a new company that's right here in the Triad that's led by an entirely female team. Their biggest focus is empowering women in our area and beyond. And with us this morning is Caitlin Nohaisky and Jessica Judson. Caitlin is the CEO of Collective Rise Ventures, and Jessica is their Director of Public Relations. Thank you both for being with us this morning.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
Absolutely. So, Caitlin, we want to start with you. What inspired Collective Rise Ventures to start their journey here in the Triad, and what do you hope and accomplish as you guys grow and throughout the day?
Oh, yes, thank you. I think the idea started pretty much from burnout in my own life and all of the women's around me. I saw everywhere I looked, I saw these incredible women that were completely full of potential, and yet they weren't kind of being able to live up to that potential because they're so burdened by just the obligations of everyday life as a woman. So we decided to start a company that was provide support services for women so that they can learn to thrive in their life instead of just survive it.
Absolutely. And is this a part of the mission? And what things do you also offer in conjunction with just the inspiration as well?
Yeah, so we develop programs to support women. Our mission is that we are dedicated to guiding women through deep inner work and self-growth so that they can achieve their potential. And what we're really trying to do is get women to serve, because that's what women do. Women are lifters. They always serve others around them. They serve their families. They serve their communities. But we want to get women serving from a place of overflow and energy instead of resentment that so often we find ourselves in.
Absolutely. It's important, especially when you're starting your own business or venture. You need that support system, and you all might have a very, unique situation here. You have a dynamic as working together as both sisters and women working in business towards your mission as well. Can you sort of speak on that, Jessica, about what that's like to have that relationship?
Absolutely. So not only that, we're also next door neighbors. We're very close. But we never imagined or planned on working together, but this all kind of came together. I have a business background, and after learning about her mission, I just felt so pulled to be here, and I can't get enough of it. We work with an amazing team of women that are equally powerful but nurturing. And it is just so incredible to be able to be in this space with women. And we want all women to know that everyone has what they need deep down inside, and we don't know how to access it. Being in the business world, we're taught to work harder, and there's competition, and it just leads to burnout. And I struggled there for so long, and I just didn't know what to do. I just felt like I tried to get all the tools, and I was just told to work harder. And the missing piece here was this women community and this loving, gentle space. And honestly, being taught myself how to do that for myself, it's so hard, but it's doable, and it will change the world, we think.
Absolutely, Jessica and Caitlin, it's important to know that you have a support system so that way you can get those true ventures and your true passion off the ground. So if somebody is out there and they're listening and they want to learn a little bit more about being a part of Collective Rise Ventures, what is the best way for them to get involved?
I think right now the best place to go is find us on Instagram or Facebook. Social media is where we're trying to put out the programs we offer and all of the things that we want women to hear about and that we think will help them. Is the best way to access is there. So Instagram, we're at Collective Rise Ventures. Same with Facebook. And our website is also accessible through those platforms as well.
Absolutely. Well, thank you ladies so much for joining us this morning. We hope that you have many more success stories to talk about as we go forward. And of course, for you at home, if you want to learn a little bit more about Collective Rise Ventures, just head to that website that's there on your screen, collective-rise.com, or their Instagram. Like they just said, social media is one of the best ways to connect with them. Collective Rise Ventures on Instagram. Thank you again for joining us.